Hello, welcome to my little urban homestead. I thought I'd start with the only really good thing in this polytunnel is tomatoes, and tomatoes on the plants in the corner, and they were two bought varieties, not started from my own seed. The ones I've started from my own seed, as you can see, are still stunted. They've been flowering, but none of them have set the fruit. And I opened the doors and I've seen bees flying around in here. So they're getting pollinated. But it's just, they should have been like this a month, 6 weeks ago. But today, 1st of August, they're just ridiculous. It just seems like all the effort and the time it took to put up this polytunnel, which was to be basically my tomato house, and they've done rubbish. Absolutely rubbish this year. My grow house, on the other hand, burgeoning full. These parsnips are going great guns. Don't know what they're going to be like, but they're going great. The cucumber plant at the end is still going strong. The pumpkin, but it's the same as my other pumpkins. They don't really produce any fruit, and if they do, it just doesn't get fertilised and rots up. There's some pepper plants in among there, but they've been ravaged by slugs and snails. They're not doing too well at all. I've trimmed some of the leaves off because they were overhanging, and I want the flowers and fruit and everything to ripen. So it's the apple tree. The apples are getting bigger. This tree's doing brilliant. The one at the side has got apple scab, and the one at the front, but this one seems to be all right. There's an odd few red currants left ripening. I picked some more of them, which I'm using flavour me kombucha for later. More radishes going to seed, don't mind that. There's a few things here that don't look too healthy. Some more beetroot, which looks like it needs the water and putting out. And some on there as well. I'll get round to sorting them this week. My potatoes, as you can see, my main crop potatoes are still going great guns, still lovely and green. The sweet peas behind them have been lovely. These, as you can see, there's a lot of seed pods on it. I normally do take them off, but these lilac ones smell so nice. And I don't know the variety. I'm just letting them set pods up, and I'll keep the seeds and I'll use just those next year because they smell lovely. The others aren't too bad, but them are fantastic. But as I say, my potatoes still going strong, which is brilliant. Runner beans, my first lot that managed to survive them, germinate, and then survive the slug attacks. They seem to be going strong. They do seem to be going strong. You can see I've got little runner beans starting, so it won't be long before I'm eating some of them. And there's loads of flowers on them, so I'm going to get quite a bit off them. And I planted a load more they're just getting bigger, getting established. But they've been nibbled slightly, but not that much. My sweet corn, putting heads out on these two. The others are just starting to put flower heads on. And this one's got 3 tassels. 1, 2, 3. So whenever I come out here, I just rub the top and make sure it goes on these tassels. Let's do that again. Rub the top, take it down and put it on a tassel so that all the sweet corn can get frizzlized. So far this has got 2 cobs on, and I'm doing the same with this. Rub the top, take it down, make sure they get done, because at the moment there's only these 2 out. The others, as I say, are starting to, so I will start to do them and, you know, take them to their sulks, but they'll probably all come out at the same time, so they'll sort themselves out. But these, just the 2 of them out, I'm helping. When I planted these runner beans in the other week, I got a few that I just put round near the bottom of some sweet corn just to see. That one seems to be doing all right. The other one's been ravaged by slugs. So this is where my broad beans were. I've left them in so they're putting nitrogen back into the ground. But the pumpkin that I've got in there, it's some great guns. It's come out all the way out here. But as I say, no fruits as yet. You can see the flowers. But I've also got a couple of jack-o'-lanterns, which are small pumpkins in there. Same again. Loads of flowers, no fruits. So things just aren't getting where they should be. You might be able to see the cucumber there coming on, and there are more flowers. So I'm really pleased with that. Although I had 6 cucumber plants, I think 3 got lost to slugs while they were still in the pot. And when I planted them out, 2 got lost to slugs. But this one managed to survive. Don't know how, but it did. And it's doing great. So I'm really pleased about that. Still got some spring onions. I've not had much luck with spring onions before. They seem to take this. When I've grown them from seed, they seem to not grown for me. But this year, I've had no problems with spring onions. So I was going to give up on them. But with having a success this year, I don't think I will. My little herb trough, I picked a load of herbs from, but as you can see, the pumpkin that's inside the grow house has come all the way out, and I'm training it to go behind here now. It's getting big, but no fruits. Main crop potatoes in sacks, they've just been ravaged by the slugs and snails. And as you can see on that apple, I've got apple scab on this tree, and I can't really get at it too well. So I'll have to see what I can do. And I let the chickens. Oh, my sunflowers. The one that came out first. It's the one that came out first now. Where? Yeah. You can see it's now drooping and dying, the flower is. It actually doesn't look as big. The flower head doesn't as it did. So I'll wait for that and then cut it off and dry it and have the seeds. Or give them to the animals. But this ginormous one, it's got a head on it, but hasn't opened as yet. But the smaller one, it has got a large head on it, and it's open. And behind it, you can see a couple more heads. So this little stunted one, as far as flowers are concerned, are going better than the two big ones. So there's hope for me tomatoes yet. They're little and stunted. They might go better. Oh well, that's how it stands at the moment. Round the back and the side of the house. Thank you. Bye.
It's a